Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Hi everybody, this is Life with Leonard and welcome to another episode. Now on this channel, if you are new here, I strive to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And today's episode is most definitely no different. One of the most common problems that many people face is that most of the time they live in their heads, and it's because of overthinking. They often get trapped in thinking too much about situations that has happened or about to happen. This often causes anxiety and depression, which leads to unhappiness. Now, to avoid overthinking, you must not dwell in the past or future. You need to train your mind, and it's a skill to train your mind. Train your mind to concentrate on the present moment. Look at your relationships, your friends and family, and even business, and observe them. How many times didn't you communicate something that mattered to you just because you were scared you might upset them, you might rattle the boat? How many times did you withdraw from a difficult conversation just because you fear conflict? You overthink, which in turn puts pressure on yourself. But in this episode, I am going to share with you 7 very effective ways and practical ways to beat overthinking and learn to find happiness in the small things that life gives you. The first thing to note is that the problem is rarely the problem. 99% of the harm in your head, it is caused by you and your thoughts. 1% of the harm is caused by the reality, what actually happens and the outcome. You see, most of the time, the problem isn't the problem. The way you think about the problem is. Once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will also change along with it. Happiness has to do with your mindset, not with your outside circumstances. And you have the power to change your thoughts, and your thoughts have the power to change your life. You can't expect God's blessings on the outside if you have unfinished business on the inside. And secondly, the power of now. You're not going to overthink your way into a better future. You're not going to overthink your way to a better past either. All you have is now, and what you do with now can make right of your past and can make good of your future. The past has no power over the present. It can take a while to develop this steady state of awareness, but this is the power that will liberate you from recreating those negative past experiences. You have to take back your power and break that vicious cycle of negative realities that one can so easily become prone to. Never let a bad situation bring out the worst in you. Choose to stay positive and be the strong person that God created you to be. Let me tell you about silence and time. The truth is, most problems aren't solved with more thinking. They are solved with less. You'll find most of the answers that you are looking for in silence and with a clear mind. And if you can't solve a problem, stop trying to. The Bible teaches us to cast our cares unto the Lord. And I'm forever grateful that I don't have to bear my burdens alone, and neither do you. Jesus bears them with us, and He will do the same for you. God hears our prayers. He is good. He is merciful. But what do, you might wonder, when the weight of your burdens crushes in on you and you can't let go? You just simply can't. What do you do when you are knee deep in the misery of your burdens and it's making you sink? So how do you let go and let God be God? How do you cast your cares unto the Lord and truly be free of worry and anxiety? Well, you simply trust Him. You believe in Him because He cares for you. He loves you unconditionally, and He only wants the best for you. It's also advisable when you're overthinking to fact check your thoughts. The reason why this is so important is if you're not careful, your thoughts will create scenarios in your head that reflects your insecurities and your fears and your worries. So it is very important to always fact check your own thoughts before accepting them. The biggest problem any of us ever face is our own negative thinking. It's hard to stop negative thoughts, but it's not impossible. You just need to shift your focus to positive thoughts. Avoid self-rejection. Now, usually self-rejection happens when you are afraid of failing or afraid of being rejected by someone else. And to avoid that pain or that possible embarrassment, you take yourself out of the situation before it can happen. You've heard it before. They say that we cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails. You need to make that paradigm shift. Take that leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Health starts in your mind. You can change your car, you can change your house, your job, your clothes. Some even change their spouses, but until your mind changes, nothing does. Our true health is measured by the quality of your thoughts and peacefulness in your mind and your heart. And peace is not the absence of war. It's a virtue, a state of mind, a disposition, benevolence. It is confidence and justice. Acceptance is peace. No amount of anxiety will change your future. No amount of regret will change your past either. Peace is found in acceptance. Accept imperfections. Accept uncertainty. Accept the uncomfortable. You don't have to understand or tolerate. Just accept reality. Before I say goodbye, I actually alluded to this scripture earlier because I'd like to leave you with this scripture. 1 Peter 5 verse 6 to 8. Humble yourselves therefore under God's mighty hand, so that in due time He may exalt you. And remember to cast all your anxiety unto Him, because He cares for you. Be sober-minded and alert. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Don't let it be you. And thank you so much, everybody, for once again joining me on today's episode. And I hope that what I've shared with you was of value to you. And if it was, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to share it. Subscribing, two things. Firstly, it is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a cent. And secondly, as you know by now, it is really easy. You can just click that subscriber button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and please remember to hit the all notifications, and that way you would be notified and you won't miss out whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay blessed.